Alright, so we have just finished killing Imlereth and at least 2 of the crones. Now heading back to Novigrad.
Off to Novigrad then?
Yippers. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
Guessing this is a fancy fast travel. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Probably should have actually maybe explored a little bit more. I guess these villagers are not going to be happy.
The oak is dead.
Yep, we killed it.
The crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
You'll need to live without them.
Don't know, don't care.
Oh,
You must learn to live without them.
I was hoping to be a little more
This is
tactful
no
than
longer
that.
no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
What are we to do?
Live?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage on your own.
Yeah, I mean, I know the ladies did help some, but they also demanded, you know, people's ears, or lives, or body parts, or all sorts of other random crap. Man lives just fine without, you know, supernatural witches, or monsters looking out for them. I think they'll be okay. Not gonna be happy for a while, because their way of life was kind of torn up a little bit, but it's going to be better in the long run. That was a longer loading screen than I would have liked. Probably cut some of that out. I'm still wondering when the quest is going to get to kill Radovid, because I know we had some quests earlier.
But it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were
Oh,
after.
jeez.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry.
So now they're slaughtering the elves. That's lovely. Hey, I'm back in town.
Prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
I'm hoping Zoltan's okay. I'm sure he is. The chameleon. Yeah, Zoltan's doing okay.
Lion! Ready some tankards with gifts.
Geralt! Ciri!
Oh wait, glitching person in the back.
When I learned Geralt had found you,
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Killing stuff, you know, the usual. I kind of want to... I really should just be honest and everything, but I kind of want to just say that just for, you know, because it's funny. But no, I'll be honest.
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
Just a little bit.
in fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Hey.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. Have a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildan.
Freshen up.
Right.
Oh. Anything interesting happen?
Anything happened while we were away?
Pretty Polly came down with a fever. That oyster caught a knife between the ribs, and they're late delivering the sodden triple meat.
Dandelion. Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to cook with Kate.
So not all the mages have
Yen,
left Novigrad.
that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. And that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Why is he the elf of mine?
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him. but he blew past me and locked himself in the ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zuriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Pushy mages.
How much for the night? Here's the eternal
Out of my way, people. Alright, so I need to talk to Avalok, talk to Triss, and talk to Yennefer. Now, where's the Ruby Suite? I'm assuming that's probably all the way at the top. Hello. Alright, we're here, Avalok. What's going on?
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
What have you got in mind?
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Really? How do you know it was Eredin?
How do you know? Or are you bluffing?
Eredin made sure very few individuals knew of his betrayal. Most are now dead.
Didn't answer my question.
How matters not. What matters is, I know. And
how
I
are we
have an
going to
idea
convince
how
him
to
that that's
use his
true?
knowledge.
What do you intend to do?
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan. If we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the ML.
I'm assuming that's
Land of the
Elvish
NL.
land.
You
but-
don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Elder folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Okay, I still don't quite know where that is, but...
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds. But me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
I'm
Elven
guessing
sages,
you
for example.
can.
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
I'll meet you there.
Meet you there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
Yeah, I need to go talk to some other people and make sure everything's going swimmingly. Through time and space. I need to go track the final preparations again. Let me actually talk to Ciri before we leave. She's up here somewhere. Ciri had something. Let's see. Oh. Hey, Triss.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath?
Hey, it worked out okay.
To put Ciri in danger.
It was her idea. We had to do it.
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots.
Well,
Besides, I'd never let anything happen to Ciri. You know that.
pass some pyres on the way in.
Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Yeah, any success?
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few
What?
can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch.
Okay.
I've seen worse matches. Hope
Oh,
things
she went
work
out with
for them.
Lambert. Yeah.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
Where are... Do we know?
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Didn't figure anything out about Rita?
Know what Jens found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
Also, I know Radovid's looking for Philippa
So,
too.
learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Let's see. Let's hear everything.
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here. under
That
our
owl
noses
he
the whole
had
time.
down in the...
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few
I was about to
days
say that
ago.
owl that Zoltan had earlier. Was that actually Philippa?
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
I'm betting you can use a spell.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we
Oh,
won't be
really?
disturbed.
Yes. Oh, so these are like multiple quests. I have a feeling I have to do all of these. So okay. So let's just go now.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham, et thuir, Robert Mekele, Alferte.
What's that?
Nothing. A preliminary image.
What?
Stop interrupting, I have to focus.
Graham, et thuir.
Was that like her dream future, maybe?
Et clays.
Looks familiar. The bathhouse. I know the place.
Ah, Dijkstra.
Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
Of course.
That was the recent past. Anything might happen to her in Dijkstra's hands. Let's go.
Not so fast. The first image. What was that?
Nothing. Really.
Oh, come on,
Don't brush
Triss.
me off. I know how hydromancy works. Image appeared because you're thinking about it.
Your hopeful future.
It was... King Tancred asked me to become his court advisor in Kavir.
Yeah, the house.
You mentioned Kavir and the lighthouse. I understand why now. The vision was of a house, not a royal court.
It's the house that awaits us in Pont Vanis.
Is that what you want?
When we're done here, when all this is over, once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri's safe, I'd like us to live there, together.
I'm not. I have a feeling if you say something like that, that's gonna break you up with her. Of course.
Guess you've got everything planned out.
You don't like it?
I like it. A lot.
Awkward kissing animation. Yay. Okay.
I'll tell you the details later. Right now, we need to get Phillipa.
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
Right.
Come on.
Go to the bathhouse with Triss. Alright, so I'm just gonna bank on the assumption that you have... Basically, everybody's gonna have like a pseudo quest for you. Gotta do something with Avalok. Do something with Triss.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
Where am I?
Possibilities are many.
It's been a little while since I've been in
Dijkstra that
Novigrad.
got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philip will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Whoops! Well, that means they probably won't take it off then. Dijkstra's figured it out. Oh.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
You were right. I sense strong magic. We have to get inside.
Oh, that's just lovely. So Philippa's blowing things up. That's gonna bring the witch hunters. Oh my god.
This place is a maze, witch. You'll never get out.
The entrance is right there.
Goddamn fools! After her!
Okay, calm down.
This.
Oh no, no. The sorceress stays here.
Chris goes with me.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay. In case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
So I've gotta talk to Philippa. Possessed. Oh, of course. She just mind-controlled Dijkstra's men. Which is the way, not this way. Dijkstra, you're kind of an idiot. Why would you actually think this would work?
Cast a spell on them.
Why would you actually think, like, just a handful of your men? Oh, what?
Stay.
Not bleed to death. Bleed, buddy. Bleed. Oh, he didn't quite die. Oh, come on. Alright, come on, Philippa. Oh, she went down. Oh, she went downstairs. Okay. I wonder if the rock troll will handle her. There, let me down. Thank you. Oh, frickin' shield.
I am your master now. You're to protect
Come here.
me.
Wada!
Stand here. Let no one pass.
Oh, she's... Come on, use your stamina, please. Get down. Don't just sit there and hide behind your shield. Oh, she mind-controlled Bard. I don't want to kill him. No, don't make me kill Bart, whatever his name was.
We shall no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too.
I want to help her.
She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache.
Wait, he ate a drowner?
But
Okay.
once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But
Okay, that's
let
good, so I don't have to kill him.
past go. Which help.
Wait, isn't this area poisoned? Okay, I guess Phillipa did something to the toxins and stuff that was down here. Alright, come on, Phillipa. Let's not be stupid here.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Come on, Phillipa.
You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
I was the one who saved your frickin' life when you were in a prison anyways. What is that? Oh, fire elemental. Oh, dodge that. I need to hit it with R, don't I? Get wrecked. Oh. She's summoning now.
What's happened? So quiet all of a sudden.
Oh, do I just go after her? Oh, she's actually shooting at me.
Any last words?
No, I'm not killing her. I need her help. Phillipa, come on.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I'm trying to help
Need
you.
your help.
Are you done
Betray
throwing a
me,
temper tantrum?
I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
But Dijkstra's not gonna... He's not gonna be happy about us taking Phillipa away. He hates her. His whole plan is wants to kill her.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
Oh, come on. I need her. This is no time for a lover's quarrel.
I remember you, little Bond. But this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Phillipa will come with me and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Come on, Dijkstra. Tell you what the Emperor's after if you let us go. Okay.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
I'm not. Heard it from Emir himself.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
Come on, let me take
no
Philippa.
idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman.
Well, if that's...
Especially
if
in
he
light
actually
of
is
our
leaving.
bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence.
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Oh, come on. Let her talk.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance.
Wait, is this going to actually start the quest to assassinate Radovid?
Boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I...
Wait, now you're
burst
wanting
a
me to
testicle.
take her?
And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
Oh, okay. So that actually, I really want to do that quest because I really do want to kill Radovid at this point. I was kind of worried, you know. Originally, I didn't want to kill him
Sorry
because he
to
was
take
the
so
one
long,
thing.
but I had to deal with the guards.
He was the one thing standing
Trace.
in between,
Philip, are you all right?
you know,
I've
Nilfgaard
been-
and full and conquering. But if the Emperor's
I'll
going
get
to
you out of
abdicate
here.
and Ciri's going to take
Gonna be
over,
all right?
Yeah. Thanks for your
I'd
help.
be okay with that. Alright, so I got Philippa. Dijkstra. Alright, the final preparations are still going on. Ooh, I leveled up too. Sweetness.